Now, some schools in the East Midlands have already broken up for the summer. Many in the West are preparing. But lots of people will be driving abroad this summer. And a new survey has found many UK drivers don't know the rules of the roads in different countries, especially when it comes to things like speed limits and what documents you need to take with you. The research shows that 1 in 5 people won't do any preparation before they drive abroad for the first time. Nearly half admit they don't know the speed limit for all the types of roads they're planning to drive on during their trip. And nearly a quarter of those who've driven in a foreign country admit they've been penalised for a traffic offence. A good reason to read up on the rules and regulations before you go. Finally, if you are planning to rent a car, let's hope you're not one of those who drives off without familiarising yourself with it first. The survey also found that half check that they know where the controls are before driving off. Well, in the Midlands, 21% of those people surveyed said they'll be driving abroad for the very first time this year, and many of them are quite nervous about it. And we asked motoring journalist Quinton Wilson for some top tips to make sure they don't end up being on the wrong side of the law and the road.
If you're driving abroad this summer, there really is a lot of stuff you need to know about. Speed. For instance, in France, if you go over 40 kilometers an hour, they can confiscate your car. So stick to those limits. If you've got a sat-nav, you've got to disable the speed camera function. Tolls. You'll be paying the tolls on the left-hand side. So lots of change here. Make sure you've got the right documentation in your glove box. You've got to have a copy of your license, your registration document, and your insurance. You've got to have at least one high-vis vest for every person in the car, and a warning triangle, and a set of bulbs. Now, if you don't have these and the cops pull you over, it's another fine, and it's messy, and it takes time, and it just slows the whole holiday down. If you've got an older car, don't use French E10 petrol, which has bioethanol content. Use just the normal stuff. And remember, at night on 24-hour garages in France, you may not be able to use your British credit card. I bet you didn't know this either. In Italy, you're not allowed to drive in flip-flops. And in Switzerland, if you wear glasses, you must take 2 pairs with you. It all sounds a little bit confusing. It's not. Just do your research. Don't go unprepared, and you'll have a lovely holiday.
I might consider staying at home, actually, if the weather stays like this.
Yeah, absolutely.